Welcome back to the Healthy Workplace, the podcast where we dive deep into what make organizations thrive and how to create environments where people actually want to work. I'm your host, Dr. Williams, and today we're tackling a topic that every leader, manager, and HR professional has faced at some point: how to motivate unproductive employees. But before we reach for the performance improvement plan, let's take a step back. Because what if I told you that unproductivity isn't always a laziness, but a symptom of something deeper? Let's unpack that today. So first, let's understand the root causes of unproductivity. Let's start with the most important question. Why are some employees unproductive? We often jump to conclusions. They're lazy. They don't care. But those assumptions can be damaging and short-sighted. Here are some real underlying causes that may be impacting your employees. Number one, mental health issues, depression, anxiety, burnout. These are invisible battles. You may see missed deadlines or disengagement, but underneath there may be a deep emotional exhaustion. Number two, personal struggles, family issues, financial hardship, grief, or caregiving responsibilities can all interfere with focus and energy at work. Number three, there's a lack of clarity. Some employees underperform because they genuinely don't know what's expected of them. Poor communication, vague goals, or unclear job descriptions can all contribute. Number four, toxic work environment. Bullying, exclusion, micromanagement, or favoritism can break down motivation. No one thrives in an environment where they feel unsafe or undervalued. Number five, there's a lack of purpose or recognition. Humans crave meaning and validation. If an employee feels their work is pointless or goes unnoticed, motivation naturally drops. Number six, skill gaps or poor job fit. Sometimes an employee is in the wrong role. It's not a question of will, but skill. Misalignment between strength and responsibilities can tank performance. So next we want to look at leadership strategies to reignite motivation. Now that we've laid the foundation, let's talk about strategy. Here are ways leaders can respond productively and compassionately when faced with an unproductive team member. Number one, start it off with a conversation. Begin with curiosity, not judgment. A simple, "How have you been feeling about your work lately?" This simple dialogue can open the door to meaningful dialogue. Number two, you want to listen without an agenda. Active listening builds trust. Let the employee speak freely about their challenges without immediately jumping to solutions or consequences. Number three, conduct a root cause analysis. Use a coaching style conversation to identify what's truly holding them back. Are they overwhelmed? Is there a mismatch of expectations? Number four, set clear, measurable goals. Sometimes productivity slumps because the target is fuzzy. Clarify what success looks like. Use SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Provide training or leadership or mentorship, which is number five. If it is a skill issue, don't punish it. Bridge the gap. Offer coaching, training, or pair them with a mentor. Number six, recognize progress, not just results. Recognition is rocket fuel. Celebrate small wins to rebuild confidence and momentum. Number seven, adjust the role if needed. If the role just isn't working, consider a job redesign. Maybe they shine differently in a department or under a different manager. Number eight, foster psychological safety. Make it okay to fail. Ask questions and share concerns. That freedom can dramatically increase engagement. Number nine, encourage work-life balance. Sometimes encouraging time off, flexible hours, or wellness support can do more than another feedback session ever could. Now let's talk about how to keep them or let them go. Sometimes, despite best efforts, things don't improve. So when the question becomes, do we let this person go or keep trying? Let's look at some pros and cons of each path. So, keeping them on. There's a pro. retains organizational knowledge and relationships, demonstrates a culture of empathy and second chances, make results in a turnaround with the right support. The con to keeping them on: risk of dragging down team morale if others perceive it as carrying dead weight, may cost more time, more energy, and resources that you can afford. Letting them go: here's a pro. Can open the doors for someone better suited to the role, sends a message of accountability and standards. The con to that: potential legal or ethical complications if not handled with care, can create fear or guilt among remaining employees. You also lose the investment you made in their development. So here's an important note. Before you let someone go, document every effort made, support provided, goals set, conversations that are held. Also, be transparent, compassionate, and compliant with HR protocols. So what are the long-term outcomes? Let's end with what's at stake here, not just for the employee, but for the organization. When you invest in understanding and addressing unproductivity with empathy and structure, you build trust in the leadership, you reduce turnover and increase morale, you create a culture of learning and resilience. But if you react to unproductivity with frustration, blame, or indifferences, you risk the following: eroding psychological safety, triggering quiet or active disengagement, losing potential great employees who just needed support. So what's the bottom line? Unproductivity is often a message, not a verdict. It's a sign that something is misaligned, but is emotionally, environmentally, or structurally. Great leadership isn't about demanding more. It's about uncovering why someone isn't at their best and helping them find their way back. Remember, the goal isn't just productivity, it's sustainability. It's building a workplace where people want to contribute, grow, and belong. Thanks for tuning into the Healthy Workplace. If you find today's episode helpful, share it with a colleague or manager who might be facing this challenge. And don't forget to subscribe for more real talk on leadership, well-being, and building better workplaces. Until next time, I'm Dr. Williams. Take care and take care of each other. Thank you.